Hi everybody, we're on top of the moor next to an old Victorian mine to introduce you to this, the Ulefone. And it's not just any phone, it's the Armoured 26 Ultra, and it's the walkie-talkie version. And this thing is built like a tank. Look at that monster of a thing. And as well as getting one to review, we've also got one to give away as well. But if you're looking for a phone for the outdoors and something that's robust, that you're not frightened to drop, this is incredible. It's got a massive speaker on it, 4 different photo settings, night vision, you can fit an endoscope to it, comes with a docking station, can be used as a walkie-talkie, it's got a massive battery in it, and it's just incredible. I've never seen anything like it. It's military grade, it's waterproof, it's an Android phone, and it's just a beast. So it's IPS68, IPS69K waterproof, walkie-talkie function, 6.78 inch FHD and 120 Hz display. It's got a 512 gigabyte RAM. It's a 50 MP front camera, 200 MP quality rear camera, 15,600 milliamp hour battery, and it charges fast charge from a 120 watts charger. It really is like a Terminator of walkie-talkie, telephones, whatever you want to call it. I think if there was a nuclear war, this would survive. It comes with a little loop on the bottom. We'll have a closer look at it a bit, but it comes with a little loop on the bottom there you can put a lanyard on. Has face recognition, has a passcode, and has a thumbprint recognition on the side as well. It's got a customizable button on the side. The speaker on it, you can almost use it like a smart speaker. It does 120 decibels from this little speaker on the back. But if you're looking for something for expeditions, the outdoors, or if you work on a farm or in an engineering company and you're worried about damaging your phone, this thing here is a beast. It'll take 2 SIM cards or a memory card. And as I say, on the side here, you buy it separately, but you can buy an endoscope unit, and you can buy separately a docking station that it fits into charge.
Hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up.
How about that for sound quality?
Going dancing. My heart starts beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what.
And that's your speaker on this is, I say, 120 decibels, but the distance from the camera, I must be 10 foot away from that camera. And that's the quality you can hear from there. Obviously in real life it sounds even better than it does on the camera. But you could easily use this as a smart speaker if you was camping. It's loud enough to do that. The screen's big enough as well. We'll have a closer look in a minute, but the screen's big enough if you want it in a camper van, or if you're in a tent and you want to watch TV, or even this dreaded football that's on at the moment. The screen's big enough and the quality's good enough to see that as well. I'll take some photographs now that I'll add in as Rosie's eating something she shouldn't be. And we'll clip in a video from this as well. Oh, look what's behind the camera. Say something, Joe. Say something, Joe. Say hello to everybody.
Hello everybody.
Oh my God, you just can't get the staff nowadays.
I'm not used to being allowed to say anything.
Louie's had enough. Rosie's hunting for rabbit poo at this is the quality of the video. Let's have a look at some distance. Across there, across the dale, and those very big black clouds coming in. Take some more photos. Smile. So I clipped those videos and photos in and you can have a look at the quality, but looking on the screen and looking back at those photographs, they're very good. The boxes for the accessories you can buy, that's the endoscope, 2 meters long, and it's got a number of fitments on the end, and that's the docking station. And the docking stations you can link together, so if you're using this for a business you can have many of them linked together. And of course it's got the walkie-talkie feature onto this phone as well. So to install the endoscope, inside the box is a QR code. You scan that to get the app on the phone, and then on the side, this side here where those gold fittings are, those connectors, there's a little screw hole, and I've already taken the screw out, but you get a screwdriver with it and you remove the screw from there, and that's the fitting to fasten the endoscope in. So the endoscope has this fitting on. There's a little hook for the bottom, those are the connectors, and then that's the screw that goes in. So that little clip fits in the bottom there, which makes the connectors fit, and then you screw just hand tight that little screw into the side there. And once you've downloaded the app, that's it, and that's 2 meters long. So I'll just find the app. There it is. So that's the endoscope. There's a light on the end, as you see, and let's try to put it in somewhere and have a look. See if we can find a spider or something. Is it working? Ah, there's a nice hole. Look at that. Oh, that wheel on the side's for the brightness and the focus. That's inside a hole. So if you was to lose something in an engine, or there was a piece of mechanical machinery you're looking for and you're trying to find out where the fault is, you could easily put this down there. And as I say, there's a number of fitments on there. It's threaded on the end. There's a number of fitments you can fit on it as well. Back in the camper van, those Whippets are having a snooze. Let's have a look at the phone in a bit more detail. So in the box you get a nice long USB C2C lead, a comprehensive instruction book. You get the 2 aerials for the walkie-talkie, and they fit in the top. There's a waterproof cover there which you can take out if you had some fingernails, and they just screw in there. 2 sizes, I would imagine they're for different frequencies. Looks like they have a waterproof seal on there as well, so you can use these as walkie-talkies between similar devices. That's what the endoscope comes boxed in, and it's got 2 cameras in. It's 2 meter lead and it's IPS67, and it's got 2 cameras on it, so there's one on the end and one on the side. And this is the docking station. You have to buy both of these separately. It's sat in its docking station, and it's got those brass fittings on there, copper brass fittings, which link up with those there for the charging. It just sits in like that, and there's a USB-C cable that comes with it to plug in the back to charge it up. And as I say, these, if you have a number of these, if you're buying these for a business, you can push this out and you can link the docking stations together, and they clip together on those clips. It's quite clever, it's been well thought out, because I can see a business having these as walkie-talkies and work phones. Hopefully you can see this. I'll just turn him down because he's making a row. That's the quality of the picture on this, which hopefully you can see. It's excellent quality. You could sit in your camper van bed and watch a movie on this. It's a decent sized screen, but the quality is crystal clear. And that's what it comes like on the photographs and for gaming. Apparently the battery's big enough in this to game for 15 hours. if you ever wanted to do that. Not my kind of thing, but watching films and having that as you're camping or away in your camper van without having to charge it up is perfect. This is something else I haven't seen before. I use Apple generally, so this may be something for Android. But on this toolbox you've got height measurement, compass, flashing light, hanging a painting, a plumb weight to get your angles right. Lots of different features on this. Testing the barometric pressure, hanging a painting, you line that up with a painting, you can make sure it's straight. So really clever of those additionalities that are on this. It's super quick to use as well. Just a quick look at the camera settings. Night vision, video, photo, film, different size frame, and then you have all these additional settings on there as well. But the quality of the pictures and the video is really good. Say something, Joe. Say hello to everybody. The size of that speaker is incredible. There's a close-up look at the back. There's your cameras, and that's that massive speaker on there. There's a loop on there to put a lanyard on if you wish. It's got these like aluminium sides, machined aluminium. I think you could almost knock nails in with this. I don't suggest you try it, but it feels that strong enough. Put your SIM cards in the side there in the tray. As I say, it'll take 2 SIM cards. Charging an headphone socket at the bottom. It actually comes with a screensaver protector in the box, and the front camera lens is up there, and the microphones are at the top there. Just another look at the endoscope. There's 2 cameras. There's one on the end and one on the side, and you switch between them by a button on the actual unit here on the cable, and you can see it switches the light across as well. So that's the end camera, and that's the side camera, and there are some attachments that come with it to fit in there, and the wheel on the side of the cable alters the brightness of the light. I think that's real useful. You wouldn't use it every day, but when you drop a screw somewhere or you're trying to see around the back of something, what a great piece of kit to have. And also on here you can record, alter the aperture and play back and take photographs of whatever is coming out of your endoscope. So as I say, we do have one of these to give away. All boxed up, sealed. It's just this, you don't get the cradle or the endoscope, but you can buy those separately and they're not expensive. Check the description for any offers, discount codes, anything else. All the specifications. I'm not a telephone expert in any way. I use them a lot for what I do for YouTube and photographs, and I think the one I'll be keeping here is going to be well used, particularly when I'm working on my motorbike with that endoscope. And if I go camping as well, or even in the back of here, if I want to watch TV without setting up the TV and everything, I could download something to this and watch this because the quality's that good. But this is the one we're going to give away, and it's our usual situation, so I'm afraid it's only for people in the UK, and that's due to the cost of the postage, which I have to cover. Leave the comment in this video which says I want one. You can enter as many times as you want. Just keep answering the words I want one, and in a future video in a few weeks time we'll announce the winner and some other giveaways we've got coming up as well. And we'll put a sliding, as we always do, of the winner's comment that's been chosen at random. We'll communicate through my email, onemanandhiswhippet. We won't ask you for any costs or anything else. If anybody does, it's just a scam, and we'll cover the postage and get it out to you. And it'd be interesting to know in the comments what you're going to use it for as well, because it really is a monster of a unit. I'd like to think whoever got this is going to use it on a farm, in engineering, or on a good expedition or something. Particularly if you're away from the house for some time and you need to rely on a phone to have a decent battery. But this seems to do everything you could possibly want it to do and more, and it's so robust. I think it'll last a nuclear war. Well, those whippets behind me need to get out. They've been sat in there while I've been finishing off this video. So that just leaves me to say thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Do you want to go out? Do you want to go out? Oh, look at that liveliness.